Hi everyone and welcome for today's video. This is the second commission painting that I did for Christmas, and I'm happy to say that I can show you this process as well. So as the last one in the last video, this is basically the same process. So I received the reference photo from my client and I got the size the painting was supposed to be, which was about 1 meter 10 by 80 centimeters, something like that. I can't even recall, but it was pretty large. And I started out by tracing the outlines on the canvas. Therefore, I used an overhead projector, and once the outlines were set, I started with the first layer of the painting. This basically is the underpainting layer, so more or less blocking in all the major shapes and, well, colors, which was just black and white for this one, but to get the values in check. So just to see which areas are the lightest, which areas are going to be the darkest. And once I have my darkest area set, it is easier to judge which the other parts of the face and the clothing are going to be in tonality, so how light and dark everything is going to become. This part, the blocking in phase, is the most satisfying, I would say, because this is going pretty fast. Even on a canvas of this size, it took me about 3 hours, I guess, to complete the first layer of the painting and got everything covered with paint already. This method, I must say, is nothing for artists going for the alla prima way of painting, so completing one area of a painting in one session and it's completed. I always paint in layers. This comes because this is my preferred technique and also because I never really tried working alla prima. It is on my to-do list, but I have never done so far. So this might come in the future as well. When the first layer of the painting was dried 2 days later, I made a readjustment of the face and the proportions, so just to make sure that everything looks even closer to the reference photo when I paint the second layer of the painting. So this is the time where I make the first correction, see if everything fits proportionally, if everything is as it has to be, or if you need to make adjustments to make it look better in reference to the reference photo. So this process I usually do 2 or 3 times over the entire painting process and correct things step by step on each layer I'm going to paint. My goal on this process is that in the last layer that I'm painting, I only have to focus on the shading, so if the values are correct, and placing an highlight here and there on the painting to bring it to life so that the eyes look more vivid and that it just looks more natural and interesting. When I was halfway through the entire process, I decided to change the background a bit. In the reference photo there was a design in the background which was on the wall itself, but this was a bit too tricky to paint in the given time that I had for the Christmas commission. As I didn't really like the entire grayscale background, it looked a bit too simple, I decided to add some structure to the canvas. Therefore I just used structure paste, applied it with a palette knife to the canvas and let it dry overnight. This is pretty simple. It gives you a rather soft and gentle texture in the background, so it's not too prominent, but it makes it interesting or more interesting to look at instead of just the grayscale that I had. Disadvantage though, I whited out the entire background, so I had to repaint the entire grayscale over it, which is, as you can imagine, a bit of a tricky process when the people, so the main actors, are already set in place on the canvas itself. So they still had to have the final and last layer of painting on the faces and the clothings, but still I didn't really want to paint over them at this point. So I just had to be a bit careful to make the grayscale work after all. For the last and final phase I did not really film so much because this is the moment which takes the most time. And this bottom line would just not look so interesting in this speed painting. This pretty much sums up everything that I did for this project. My painting video tutorial is going to come the next weeks. I'm going to show you the photo that I have picked for the demonstration, and we will go step by step through the process. I'm going to answer all the questions that you have sent over to me over the last weeks, and I will going to make this a bit slower step by step so that you can follow along. I explain what I'm doing on each part of the process. So let me know in the comments what you think about this project, if you liked the painting, if you probably learned something new from it, and if you have still some open questions, leave me the comments and I will put them in the video which is coming in the next weeks. So leave me a like, subscribe to my channel if you have not done already, and yeah, thank you for your time, thank you for watching, and have a great day. Bye bye.